ICE agents raided over 100 DC restaurants and businesses last week, requesting to see the employment verification forms of all of the workers in these restaurants. And according to witnesses, many of the agents were armed with weapons, even though they weren't targeting criminals.
That must have been so jarring for literally everyone there, whether you're just working at your serving job or even if you're just eating in the restaurant and suddenly armed ICE agents are just swarming in.
Yeah, and we looked into this specific branch of ICE that's called Homeland Security Investigations, and we found out that they only investigate crime. So, like human trafficking, like bringing in drugs, things of that sort. So, just sending in these guys to check the legal papers of migrants that make up so much of the restaurant workforce is just really unexpected.
Well, people think it's connected to Trump's executive order titled Making DC Safe and Beautiful, even though I don't know how these raids are making DC safe or beautiful since they weren't targeting criminals and they didn't even make any arrests.
And maybe that's partially because a group of activists somehow kind of found out that these raids were happening and warned delivery drivers and restaurants of this ahead of time so that they were ready. And it's interesting because when Trump became president, we actually reported on these advocacy groups preparing for raids. And it seemed like such a far off hypothetical situation at the time. But it seems like all of that preparing in January actually is what helped make them all ready now.